Buddy Franklin. Across his 354 AFL game career, he kicked 1,066 goals, won the Coleman Medal 4 times, and was the team's leading goal kicker on 13 occasions. Some of my favourite games to watch when I first got into footy was him back at Hawthorn, just having the confidence to take on anybody and have shots from anywhere. But now that it's all said and done, if we look at his career stats, he took a total of 2,054 shots at goal, with an overall accuracy of 51.9%, or 52 if we round up. So I'm going to see if I can beat that. Of course, I won't be able to emulate a true game-like situation, but I will take 100 set shots, which means I need 53 to win. Sounds easy, let's find out.
And I've made it down to Golden Grove Football Club, home of the Kookaburras. Today, 100 set shots. I've marked out 8 different spots within the 50. I'll be taking 20 shots from the boundary line, 20 shots from the pockets, 20 shots from directly in front, and 40 shots from Buddy's favourite position, 40 to 50 out on a 45-degree angle. Let's get to it.
The 100 shot challenge. We find ourselves down at a local football club, Golden Grove, and I'm joined by commentary specialist and a huge goal kicker from back in the day, the man himself, BT.
That was out of bounds!
Thanks so much for joining me in the commentary box today. Just a couple of opening questions for you on the challenge. Do you think I'll be able to beat Franklin's 52% kicking accuracy?
Unlikely.
Okay, very quick to respond there, BT. Do you think I could at least break 45?
Unlikely.
All right, well, thanks for your input. Maybe we'll just see how things go then.
This one's bending. Oh boy, how do you do that?
A great finish to the first 10 from the boundary line and moving straight into the pocket from about 25 metres out. Now, a couple of ground rules. Goals will only count if they land over the goal line on the full. They will otherwise be given no score. And any shots appearing to pass over the goalpost will be recorded as a behind. There's no arc here. So some of you may have also noticed some continuity errors with my hair. This challenge was actually filmed a few years ago, but I wanted to repurpose it and highlight the unbelievable career of Buddies. So here we are. Moving through the first 20, and the percentage is a little lower than the target, but we've still got the easiest shots to come. Now, as we watch these shots being taken from about 43 metres out, I thought we could do a quick interview with you, BT. So, Carlton, they've been struggling a lot this year, can't run out games, have poor decision making. What do you think of their current game plan?
Very unusual, that.
Yep, agreed. And now that there's a lot of media talk on trades and mega deals, do you think De Koning will stay?
Unlikely.
I thought you might say that. But in light of all the negative talk on the Blues, who is your favourite player for them?
Orazio Fantasia.
Oh, it's great to hear that name again. And one last request, BT. Could you give us an exclusive boy oh boy wowee on the channel?
Boy oh boy wowee!
Oh, I love it. Thanks so much, Brian. Okay, we're a bit back and forth here, but as we take a look again at the challenge, I've suddenly made my way to 21 goals from 40 shots, with that percentage at 52.5%. However, I'm now 25 out directly in front and could quite easily go 10 from 10. Really boost that percentage. So it's all about getting into that routine and kicking through the bowl. And things are moving perfectly.
Well done, you are a machine.
Ah, thank you, Brian. Look, some of us just don't miss the easy ones. Ah, well, spoke too soon. Anyway, back to 45 out, directly in front.
Has he got the journey? Oh, he has! He has! He has!
This is where the fatigue really starts to set in, having had 50 kicks. The hamstrings all of a sudden begin to stiffen up.
They're not that stretchy.
That's right, BT, you lose that extra bit of spring in your kick. Hopefully there's no muscles pulled as we venture deeper into this challenge. And I've managed to finish very strongly from that position, moving the tally to 38 goals from 60 shots. Next up, we have 20 attempts from roughly 43 metres out, again on that 45-degree angle. This time, the opposite side. But as we near the end of this challenge, BT has just whispered into my ear that he has to head off. Are you sure you can't stay?
No, I'm going home now. It's time for me to go. See you, boys.
No worries, Brian. I appreciate you coming down. See you later, mate. Okay, now that BT is gone, I can give you all a better insight into how I was feeling and what the challenge was like. Definitely after those first 40 to 50 kicks, you can really start to feel the fatigue. However, this is not just from the kicking, but largely due to the fact that I had to retrieve all the bowls after every 5 kicks. I felt that the rhythm to these kicks, having 10 to 20 in a row from each position, really helped with that accuracy, developing a consistent routine and action. I would traditionally take a longer run up, however I kept it short so I remained in frame of the camera. But as you can see, I managed to kick strongly up to this point with that percentage at 63.8% and only needing 2 more goals. Moving back to the pocket, I found this spot the hardest position, excluding the boundary line, mainly due to the wind pushing out, across and away from goals. But all of a sudden, there it is. Who would have thought? Certainly not BT. It doesn't really make the remaining shots all that exciting, but again, I will mention the goal kicking accuracy of Buddies is calculated across his career, including both in play and set shots, whether it resulted in a goal, behind or no score. So I'm unaware of what his career set shot accuracy is, although it's expected to be somewhat similar. Most players and teams perform better at set shots than open play attempts, so it could be close to that 55%. Regardless, it was a fun experiment to try out and get a bit of practice in. We'll try and skip through the last few kicks on the boundary line. It doesn't look all that coordinated, and I'm not sure what that right arm is doing there, but we make it work. The pockets are probably the areas that make all the difference in a challenge like this, as it would be very easy to miss old 10. With that said, I was good enough to get a couple from that position, resulting in a total of 58 goals from 100 set shots. So in the end, I managed to reach the target fairly comfortably. Obviously the test wasn't perfect, but an interesting comparison nonetheless. If you are looking to improve your goal kicking, this is probably one of the most simple and effective methods. A great way to establish a routine and build confidence kicking goals from anywhere on the ground. So that's it from me, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.